Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at another realtor, maybe a broker, maybe a team leader, and thought, she's not working harder than me, so why does it look so much easier for her? Here's what I've learned after coaching experienced women in real estate for years, and after living this myself for over 3 decades in this industry. The difference between women who hover just below their next level and women who consistently operate at 6 figures and beyond is not more hustle, it's not better time management, and it's definitely not another strategy. It's a mindset shift almost every 6-figure realtor, broker, wishes she had made sooner. And today, I want to tell you a story that explains exactly what that shift is and why it changes everything. Is your mind constantly racing with endless to-dos, yet you still feel stuck? Are you feeling guilty when you unplug? Or are you exhausted from hustling nonstop? Hi, I'm Lesa, wife, mom, grandma, and business owner for over 3 decades. I know what it takes to build a business you love without burning out. If you're ready to trade overwhelm for clarity and create a business that honors your values and your life, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, close those 12 browser tabs, and drop the hustle. It's time to become the balanced businesswoman. Hey friend, I know you're constantly on the go. Long days, full calendar, and always on. You keep telling yourself that if you just work harder, stay available, and push a little more, everything will eventually feel easier. But instead, the harder you work, the more overwhelmed and drained you feel. I know this because I lived it. When I was building my real estate business, I believed success meant being available 24/7. I worked 7 days a week, hit the goals, made the money, and became the top producer in an office of 50-plus agents. And I very quickly realized I had missed an entire year of my family's life. That was my wake-up call. Because success that cost you your peace, your health, or the people you love isn't real success. You can build a highly successful real estate business without burnout, without overwhelm, and without sacrificing yourself in the process. That's why I offer a private business diagnostic conversation for experienced women in real estate who want to feel grounded, supported, and in control. If this is you, head to bit.ly/bb-diagnostic and book your private conversation today. That link will also be in my show notes. You don't need to work harder. You need clarity, support, and a calmer way forward. And I'm here to help you. Okay, let's dive into today's episode. Hello, my balanced businesswomen friends. I want to take you back to a moment I see play out again and again with the women I coach. She's experienced, she knows how to close, she's had great years, maybe even multiple 6-figure years. But lately, something feels off. She's doing all the right things, she's answering every call, saying yes to every opportunity, holding everything together for clients, other agents, and family. Yet underneath it all, there's this quiet exhaustion. Not burnout from failure, burnout from carrying too much responsibility alone. I remember a season in my own business where, on paper, everything looked great. But internally, I felt reactive, behind, always responding instead of leading. And that's when I realized something that changed the way I run my business and the way I coach. A lot of women in real estate are running successful businesses while still thinking like the worker inside the business, not the CEO of it. Let's talk about the mindset most high-performing women start with. It sounds like, I'll just handle it myself. It'll be faster. No one will care as much as I do. Once things calm down, I'll step back. And listen, this mindset works until it doesn't. Because when you operate from this place, your identity becomes tied to being needed, being available, being the one who holds everything together. I coached a broker recently who said something that kind of stopped me in my tracks. She said, "I don't even know what my actual job is anymore. I just respond to whatever's loudest." That's not a capacity issue. That's an identity issue. She wasn't aligned with her role as CEO. She was still operating as the most responsible employee. Here's the mindset shift every six-figure woman in real estate wishes she had made sooner. Your job is not to do everything well. Your job is to decide what matters most and lead from there. I'll say that again. Your job is not to do everything well. Your job is to decide what matters most and lead from there. This is the moment you stop asking, "How do I get more done?" and start asking, "What actually deserves my energy?" Alignment begins when you stop outsourcing your authority to urgency. Aligned CEOs make decisions before the chaos starts, set standards instead of reacting to problems, and protect their mental and emotional energy like it's an asset, because it is. This is where women tell me, "I feel selfish doing less." And I always say, it's not selfish, it's strategic. Because when you're aligned with your inner CEO, you lead your business instead of being consumed by it. Let me paint a picture. An aligned realtor broker knows what only she should be doing, has clear boundaries around availability, makes decisions from values, not pressure. She doesn't wait for burnout to change things. She doesn't earn rest by overworking. And this is often the moment women realize, I don't need another strategy, I need clarity. And this is exactly what happens during my business diagnostic conversations. Women come in thinking they need better systems, more leads, tighter schedules. And what they leave with is a clear CEO lens, awareness of what's draining them, and permission to lead differently. Alignment isn't about slowing down. It's about moving forward without self-betrayal. Here's the part most people don't talk about. If you don't make this mindset shift, the cost isn't just exhaustion. It's resentment towards your business, inconsistent income despite hard work, and losing joy in something you once loved. I've watched incredibly capable women walk away, not because they weren't successful, but because success came at the expense of themselves. And it never has to be that way. If this episode feels like it's describing you, that's not accidental. It means your inner CEO is asking for more alignment. You don't need to overhaul your entire business. You need to see it clearly. That's why I created the Business Diagnostic Conversation, to help you step out of the weeds and back into leadership. Because the women who scale sustainably aren't the ones doing more. They're the ones who finally decided to lead. Until next week, make it a great day on purpose. Hey ladies, I hope today's episode gave you something to think about and a little more breathing room as you move through your week. If it resonated, I'd love for you to share it with a friend, hit follow, and take a moment to leave a review. Your reviews mean the world to me, and they help more women find this podcast. For more support and connection, you're welcome to join my free Facebook community at bit.ly/thebalancedbusinesswoman, where we continue these conversations together. That link will be in my show notes. Until next week, take care of yourself. And remember, your business should fit your life, not the other way around.